Welcome to another episode of Extended Play, the Let's Play by SimNation, and oh look, it's SimCity 2013. And this is not a city rescue, by the way. This is, what a nice city. This is a city where I tried to do an hybrid. This is actually mine. And I tried to do the great thing that I hate to do, and I apparently didn't do it tight enough. But oh well. And I just had a lot of fun in this city that, I just wanted to share with you. Oh man. SimCity, man. SimCity. I still go down, like, now that I've been playing SimCity 2000 and then SimCity 4, I've been playing it. I haven't been making videos, but I've been working on it. What's that light? Oh, this guy came from, okay, some tower. I just, like, you know what I really like about this game now that I've been playing the others? This girl, sorry, is going somewhere. Sure, it's not persistent, it's going to die the moment it goes in. In fact, whenever it goes into a building, it's just gonna become one of these numbers. But whenever it comes out, it will be somebody else. But I still find it super interesting that I can go ahead and peek at the traffic, and I'm gonna see just a bunch of cars that have a meaning, a purpose, you know? Look at this guy rushing through the city. It's rushing through a city with a real traffic, and it has to make it there, and will make it there only if the traffic is kind enough. See? But it had to get there, and it's not statistical. That's why I keep saying that this SimCity has ruined all SimCities to me, because, well, SimCity 4 does not behave this way. It's statistical simulation, and I don't like that. And this game has the most detailed simulation ever. So detailed they had to make it non-persistent. They had to make non-persistent citizens and a very small city. I mean, look at this. Look at the size of this. Oh my god. I've been playing SimCity 4 and this is nothing. This thing right here is like the starting area. This is like one zoning for me, but whatever. Still, what a beautiful game with a beautiful music. And anyways, so let me show you a little bit about this city. So this city, I try to do everything in one place. So you can see I have this kind of mega towers, I have this kind of mega towers. Oh, this is not doing well. Turn the power on. We have power. What are you talking about? We have excess. So anyways, just to think that, whoa, oh no. Too bad that I cannot connect this to somewhere else with a power line, which you can do in other sim games, and it was on this SimCity as well before it was launched. But they decided, ease of use, etc. What's the point? But still, I mean, guys, look at this. All these cars have a purpose, a meaning. They're going somewhere. Sure, they will die when they reach their destination. They don't know that, but they're part of the city. They are part of the city veins as cells that have a purpose. They're carrying something to somewhere else, and this is the whole organism of the city. All of these are agents traveling, taking information from one side to another. Not only these, but also these, and oh yes, do not forget about this. And this is what makes this game so badass, the fact that it has Glassbox engine. The sad part is that I think computers nowadays just cannot process this amount of rules. Like, maybe for some of you these are just decorations, but that is not the way it works. In example, if we look into one of these buildings, well, not this one, but this one instead, that it is open, it doesn't have pollution. I think it's not emitting pollution. Are you emitting pollution in any way? No. Okay. What it's been? Okay. Anyways, no, not this. All right, I have no examples right here, so you know. Anyways, whenever you see a factory emitting smoke and something, there's a rule being executed that is connected to everything from, you know, that animation will actually play whenever some good is produced and some pollution is put into the air or ground. And now it's hard to tell with this. That's profit. Where do we go? No. Where do we go? Yes. No. This freight. Right. Whenever this increases, some pollution is put into the ground as well, because this is a unit, right? This is a simulation unit. See, and at every every so on, it can take some of the resources this building has and turn it into something else. That is how complex it is, and this building is doing it. But all of buildings in this city are doing it as well. It's a very complex simulation that then they were forced to dumb down, and that is kind of sad that they had. Well, yeah, let's totally do this. And it is kind of sad that they had to do this, but the concept is there. And it is sad now that Max is pretty much gone again. I mean, it came back after 10 years, and now they're just leaving again. Maybe The Sims, you know, the people working at The Sims will now become The Sims Studio once again, like it happened at for the last expansion of The Sims 2 Apartment Life, where they stopped being Maxes, and on credits they were just The Sims Studio. And they become Maxes again for The Sims 4, but I think they'll be The Sims Studio once again. It's pretty sad because this people don't get it. I love SimCity, alright? I don't just come here to complain about SimCity and then leave. I love this game. I'm gonna keep playing these kind of games until I freaking die, okay? And the fact that the company that really gets you know, software that are toys, that was their saying back in the day, that was their slogan, software that are toys or something like that. But point is, you know, and that's the idea. You have a toy on which you're playing with, experimenting with, and see what happens. Sure, it can be buggy, but that's part of the fun. Look at this guy. No, you're never gonna go through. Can't touch me. Anyway, but yes. And the only company that can really do that, yeah, simulation company, seems to be keeps failing to remember it's a simulation games company, right? And instead they try to put too much gameplay into this. Like an example, all this, you know, producing, you know, processors and then, you know, making drones out of it. This shouldn't be in SimCity. You're making a chain supply demand kind of gameplay on top of SimCity, but SimCity is not about that. SimCity is about this, guys. This is what SimCity is about, RCI. And that is something that they completely forgot on this. Like they started to build on top of the simulation engine they built. Just a bunch of modern, if you may, gameplay ideas, and that is great. But you have not to forget that, well, the reason why we come to SimCity is to build massive cities and deal with the ever-growing city that has bigger and ever-growing issues to solve and problems. And we want that not to be just random, we want it to be simulated. We want that if we make a good infrastructure like this, cars will flow, and that if we fail, we're gonna see that as a failure state, right? And it's not statistic, it's not something that, you know, we calculate the probability of this going wrong. We see it. Alright, these cars are all going through at their own speeds depending on what, you know, what their maximum speed are. But, you know, that's the kind of game we want. That is why Cities Excel falls flat. It has big, beautiful cities that are just empty inside. Nothing really matters. Even in this SimCity, education matters more. In this SimCity, guys. SimCity 2013. The only city builder on which education really impacts is The Sims 4. Sorry, it's SimCity 4. SimCity 4, it impacts by age. Like on this SimCity, it's, you know, the grade school and the high school, they are just a school with different capacity. It doesn't matter about ages. You don't have ages on here. You have shoppers, workers, students, tourists, homeless, and people at home. This is like literally all the kind of population you can have on SimCity. That is kind of sad because that doesn't make the simulation right or to make sense. But really, what's really wrong? Like, what went wrong with this beautiful game that sounds and looks beautiful? And even if Cities X Skylines is gonna come along and give us a much bigger and bigger gameplay, definitely, and richer in many ways. They're gonna simulate so much more with, persistent citizens and, districts with different policies and so on. It's gonna be like the ultimate, like it's gonna be like the new SimCity 4. I strongly believe that. Where do they fall flat? Well, first of all, they will definitely, I assure you, and I love these guys. I talk to Paradox, but even if I talk to Paradox, doesn't mean I'm just gonna like start to adore them. Where they will fall flat is, one, the artistic side. They cannot compete with this. They cannot compete with this. I've seen their work. Their cities right now, they look kind of sad, to be honest. I don't know if they're going with Finnish kind of cities, and maybe they look sad. I'm not to insult Finnish people, sorry. But you look at this. Sure, again, this is a futuristic city. Let's find a part that is not futurized. But you can still see the style, like everything is like, the colors and everything. Like, let's just speed it up. Okay, floating trees is not part of the art style, but it's there for people that love floating trees. But anyways, like this, look at this detail, right? Look at all these cars. Let's look at the cars, even if they're futurized. See, you can see how they look. Even if they are toy-ish, like that's the style they went for, right? Still, look at this building. It looks good, right? Even if it tries to resemble a toy, it still looks good. The effects, the lighting in here. Sure, this has day-night cycle with the City Skylines doesn't, but regardless, like, just pause it, right? We can just pause it and look around, right? To compare at the same, pretty much like City Skylines looks like to be in a Forever Dawn, so we might as well do that comparison here. This game still looks more beautiful, and the sounds and the music and the details. I click here, and I hear like the fancy music and the sounds effect and like yada yada. I click this guy, going home. This guy going home. Okay, wait for it. Checking out the sights. Feeling happy, going home and happy face. Right, and I can see where it came from. I'm sure you can do that too on the other one. But even if City Skylines also has details and more than this SimCity, like in example. Sorry, I just noticed it. I might as well play a little bit once in a while I'm talking, right? Even if, like, City Skylines, you can see cars parking on the street. That is awesome. SimCity doesn't have that, but they actually went through the trouble of having cars park on the road when they want to go into a building, and cars and citizens can take cars up to a certain spot and drop them, and then take the bus instead, because there are they made cities in motion, so it makes sense that they keep that very complex traffic system in there. I mean, they're basically using the same engine and then just building a city builder on top of it. So their transportation system is way more complex than this, but all the little like details and the accessibility and the beauty and just like the nice thing of playing this, they are not gonna have that. They're also not gonna have that ease of use because they're going for something that is extremely complex. You may think, well, I just want a really complex tool. Sure, but the more complex you make it, the less accessible it is, and so it sells less, and so it doesn't grow as big as a franchise as SimCity did, right? That's why, like, many people keep saying like they love SimCity 3000, that was their favorite, because SimCity 4 was too complex. I mean, for me, SimCity 4 is my favorite, together with this. They're both my #1 SimCity games for different reasons, right? And but the biggest thing that City Skylines will struggle with is I had it on top, like, oh, it was on top of my head and I forgot. Oh, listen to that music. I'm so gonna get flagged on this video, but you know, F it. Well, I think of that thing that I completely forgot. Let's take a look at everything, like what's going on, like the traffic. Look at the health system, doing really good. You know, we have some germs, so we're working on it. We're going there, cleaning these buildings, as you can see. You know, we're working on it. You know, we're working on it. Fire's great. You know, crime great, 0. It's a pretty nice city. You know, a lot of citizens, a very strong economy. I like it. City Skylines, where did it fall flat? Now I completely forgot. Teriyaki, by the way, do you like the name? Which is awesome. From the chicken, that is right. City Skylines, where did it fall flat? Well, it surely doesn't have the Glassbox engine, which I love. Okay, I remember. The thing where City Skylines feels like it will fall flat the most is the fact that it seems that they are going to release a very unpolished product. They seem to be going to rely a lot on hoping the modders fix their game for them. And I mean this in the sweetest way possible, but you know, you cannot really expect that to happen. They are like, sure, I mean, everything we see it's alpha, but there are some things that as a developer I noticed that these are not alpha, those are final decisions. And there are many accessibility issues. The game has so many issues. So many things that are counterintuitive, from the user interface, from the game design. They got so many things right, do not get me wrong there, but they have so much more to learn, and I don't think they can learn it in 6 months, because in 6 months they should be testing the crap out of that game, polishing it up and releasing it. That's what they have to do in 6 months. They cannot just keep adding features forever and just, you know, correcting things. They have to eventually just start to correct what they got, right? And you cannot do it in 2 months before release. That is just a kamikaze. That is suicidal. So that's the part where I'm like, I don't know. I still think it's gonna be a great game, and it's definitely gonna replace SimCity 4 for me. But not this game. This game, this beautiful, complex simulation yet simple gameplay, because it turned out to be very simple and quite broken. For me, it's a state of art. Being able to look down and look at this and knowing that the buildings are behaving the way I know they're behaving, it's just beautiful. And just the fact that the game looks beautiful, it sounds beautiful, there's music, everything. No, nothing can replace that. So, I mean, I love this game. I love the franchise. I'm not angry with the developers. The developers did what they could, given the fact that they were, you know, they were being pulled all over the place by EA with their corporate decisions. That is why, like, everyone seems to know for some reason that The Sims 4 was going to be online, and after the disaster this was, I love how green everything went around here. They decided to just completely drop that plan and instead just make The Sims 4 to shift freight. I got enough places to shift freight. What are you talking about? That guy made me lose my chain of thought. This is such a complex chain of thought, more than Glassbox itself. Damn it! And sure, whenever I watch the video, it's gonna be super obvious what I should be talking about. You're probably like screaming at the screen, dude. You were talking about this. I cannot hear you. I had to edit this and upload it, and probably did it a week before you even saw this. So today's Sunday. You wanna know when I'm recording? Today's Sunday night. And I may upload this on Monday, but I think Jan is gonna have his new Let's Play on Simnation, so I think I'm gonna be sticking now, instead of Mondays, to Fridays. I like Fridays more, so might as well make Friday my day. Friday is Pablo's day. Hi, welcome to Extended Play. I'm Pablo, and today's Friday. I hope so, because otherwise this is gonna sound so stupid. Anyways, this game just makes me fall in love with it. Every time. Every time. I cannot help it, guys. I love the game. Yes, I was talking about how, yeah. Oh yeah, The Sims 4 was intended to be online. After the failure of this game, they changed CEO and they told the Sim Studio, guys, do your thing. Don't listen to us. Just do your thing, because you are our biggest cow. We need to milk you, and if you go broke, like you destroy yourselves, like SimCity did, that's gonna be a huge hit for us. Like The Sims is pretty much the biggest franchise EA has right now. If it's not the biggest, it's one of the biggest by far. I mean, it's the top selling game they ever had, The Sims 2, and they could never get there again because they kind of lost track of really what The Sims is about. But they still try different things at least. But that's why you see, The Sims 4 kind of incomplete, if you may. They keep adding all these features after launch for free. They're not nice. They really wanted to get that into launch, but since they had to scrap all the development they made, keep what made sense, right? That's my guess, really. I mean, everyone keeps telling me for some reason that I don't know that The Sims 4 was meant to be online. Because there were hints of it, I still don't know. That's why, by the way, you have such a great online system to share things on The Sims 4, probably. But I mean, if that's what happened, they were supposed to be online, by what everyone keeps telling me, then they had to scrap it, use whatever they got left to complete the rest, add some unique gameplay like emotions and crap like that, and release it. Right? You have to ship it, right? It's sad that a game that it's trying to do such weird games doesn't get the freedom of it, and I guess it really comes down to indie or AA studios to do it. AA studios, it's it's not really that made up anymore. Many people use it. It's basically companies like Colossal Order that made Cities in Motion and now City Skylines. They're companies that they have like maybe about 15 employees, maybe 20, and that's how many they are. They're not a big studio, but they're not indie. They're not like 3 guys in a Starbucks. So that's it will really come down to that, I believe, because a big company like EA will not risk it at all anymore on SimCity, at least for a while. And SimCity Build It, do you see the Maxis logo anywhere? I don't even think the Maxis guys are there anymore. They just keep their status like that on their Twitter because they have to. But I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're gonna be doing work for other companies or they're just gonna be dissolved again. I want to know what's gonna happen with Maxis Guliam. He has done some. Sorry, I haven't played on this video. I apologize. I really want to talk. I got to be, showing my face instead if that's your thing. But But wait, this is where we get plastic and alloy for this. But of course, we import many of the other things. We're importing it here, and in here we are just holding on the freight. And we were gonna import this, but then I realized there was an option to just activate it right here. So why, right? And actually, I just want to keep switching to that. I don't want to deal with mining this anymore. Yes, or mine. Yeah, let's just do it. We make enough money. Let's find all of these and just keep importing all of this manually. Not these. I do produce these. I decided that was too expensive to import. I could do it, I guess, anyways, but Omega is so extremely profitable, it doesn't really make a difference. But now I wanna be part of it. I really wish we could clean more the germs. So we have too many germs. We have to. Even if we're fine, I still want to clean more germs. Oh, we cannot. Wellness center. How many do we have? I put down 4 of these. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Guys, and you still cannot make it up? like it's a dangerous. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense. Dangerous icon, biological danger icon. Well, I guess it is true. This is producing a lot of. We need a crown. We need to put a crown. Okay, but you know why I'm not doing it? Because I'm stuck in this stupid upgrade. I want to finish this upgrade, so then I can go back because I started this and I forgot to do the sky bridge. Right, and once I do the sky bridge, I can connect all the towers and then finish them, and I'll have like 4 crowns by then. But you know, whatever. There's really no way to like. All right, how's this going on? Good. Yeah, as you can see, I'm itemizing all the garbage. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to know what will happen to Maxis Guliam. Where is he gonna go? He worked on Sport, he worked on SimCity, he worked on many of the Sims games and expansion packs. He worked, well, on the new SimCity. Not only SimCity 4, but the new SimCity. I'm pretty sure he worked on the SimCity 4. And also does, you know, the new SimCity. Where is he gonna go now? He worked at Maxis his entire life. Is he gonna go to the Sims? If so, God, dude, you have to take simulation in that game. You have to make Sims be simulated. I'm done of them shivering, you know, just staying there and waiting to die. Their lives should be simulated. It's a simulation game. Sims. The Sims. Not the statics, the Sims. And they should be simulated. I'm not crazy here. Back me up, guys. Anyways. Yes. Yes. Floating people is also part of the design by... yeah. Anyway. So... I don't know. Did we make a profit last time? I don't even know. Last payout? Oh, it did pay out. Let's just keep making these. So I don't know. This is one of the latest cities that I made. I'm really proud of because I got out of my comfort zone. I used Omega, which I didn't want to use. I made, you know, I put these towers which I don't like. I made this grids which I don't like. Then I had to do some kind of curved road because I was gonna die otherwise. You can see all the waste of space here. I'm totally fine with it because I got to do something that was not straight. Yes, just a lot of wasted space, and I couldn't be happier. So I don't know, guys. This is it for SimCity. Many are saying that because of the last update, the last patch, you can take things offline now. We brought a how-to on our website in case you're interested, simnation.tv. You go to the SimCity section, how-tos, that's it. Because of now they tell you, hey, you can take your cities offline, and also the fact that you see a sign telling you that you can do that, right? The moment you walk into the game, right? And then you get an option every time you hover on any city you own, any region you own, sorry. It gets you to be a little suspicious, right? Like, why are you advertising this too strongly? Does it really mean you're gonna shut the servers off? And many believe so. They're not stupid to believe so. I think they have a lot of reason to believe so. And many are saying sometime around, you know, half next year. Me personally, well, import it. Global deliveries, bring it. Oh, I need to buy one of these, right? No, I have one of these. Okay, I can buy another one. Oh, I need to buy it for all of them. Let's just buy it. You know what I believe? I mean, okay, you know what I want to believe? That they got so much crap from SimCity. If they shut the servers down now, it's just gonna be like more hate. Sure, Max's team is not there, but it's just more hate for EA, and they really have been trying to be the better guys now. You know, with giving you like free games every week, you know, SimCity 2000 this week, and all that stuff. Then switching over to now shutting down a game they were supporting just a few months ago. I don't know. That sounds like shooting themselves in the foot so hard, so strongly. Okay, how about we import some of this meanwhile? So maybe we can just import some and then keep it here in case something else, anything else, everything else fails. So I don't think they will do it like next year, but I believe that what that patch meant was basically, okay, we are done with supporting the game. We just, we released this last patch. I wonder if Max's people even worked on that patch. Anyway, at this point, who knows? And we're gonna release this last patch, and we're done with the game, right? So we're ready to pull the plug whenever we want, but does not necessarily mean, oh damn it, that we can do it, that we will do it now, right? But I think it means we're done. That's it. This is the last line of code we're writing, right, for this game. F it. And later down the road, I mean, if they wanna pull the cord, they can, because they have everything in place, right? They just tell you guys, in 3 months we're gonna shut down the servers. That's it. But it's been like 2013. We're in 2014. It's quite early to shut it down. 2015 is also quite early to shut it down, in my opinion. 2 years for an online MMO. Sure, everything was, just buzzwords, but still, I mean, come on. So look at this. I just love looking at this, guys. Look at this. What a nice picture. Let's just take it. So I don't think it's gonna be now. I don't believe so. But I do believe they're getting ready. I do believe that EA has said finally goodbye to the new SimCity. And what they really want now is just focus on different things, and whenever they decide to pull the cord, they can. But I don't think it will be next year. I hope I am right. You know what? I hope everybody's wrong, and I hope I'm right, because I love this game, and I wouldn't. And, I still like to play online. I mean, I still want to do rescuing cities in SimCity. Don't pull the cord on that thing to me. So, guys, I know we had a lot of fun in this, and I still want to keep doing this. I love playing this game. There's something to it. It's just beautiful. It just really is. It's sad, really, that my favorite company keeps coming back and gets something now wrong, and maybe they'll be back in 10 years again. But the reason is, guys, you have to remember, people expect you to do simulation games. That's what you're up to, right? If you, instead of giving us Spore, a massive simulation of everything in the world, and you just put up, 5 to 7 year old gameplay on top of it, no! You have to go simulation gameplay the entire way. You cannot just jump into, smash buttons to kill an enemy and then eat it. That is not simulation. And you're attracting the weird wrong kind of people with mixed gameplay. Sure, that game was all about mixed gameplay, but that is just too much. And I have to stop talking. But great picture as well. Even if it's just all pollution, still a great picture. You know what? I don't know. Maybe in the future I can go knock on the EA's door and say, dude, I got the answer for you. And they're gonna tell me, really? Who the f are you? And gonna kick me in the button, but at least I'll have a reason to start my own simulation company. Why can't I am making my own game. It's a simulation survival game, and it uses simulation very similar to Glassbox, actually, to simulate campfires and the entire weather cycle and the way body temperature works and so on. It's just all a whole complete survival simulation put in place. But it's just one person indie. It's very hard to reach the masses. I'm still gonna release it next year, but yeah. That is so much talking. Let's take one more last picture and call it a day for the Let's Play on which we don't play, and you just watched the first Let's Play with no play. No, I'm kidding. that this is not the first one. I made other episodes like this before, but yes, that has been all. I am glad that we can just sit down and talk about these things, guys, even if this wasn't really an extended play at all. I had fun, and I hope you find it interesting as well. So yes, have a very good week or a very good weekend if this comes out on Friday. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Oh, this is the most satisfying thing ever. We are God in SimCity 4. Wow, that was loud. Oh, you're gonna eat that, huh? You're gonna eat it. I see. What? Nothing. Okay.
And now she is tossing that salad with her... Stop sticking your finger in your ear! Alright, she's tossing the salad with her earwax.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
It doesn't really well. Okay.
Oh, they're coming for you, Pablo!
Shit!
Run!
Oh, yeah. These road trips, man, are killing me. Anyway, let me know whenever we are recording. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Extended Play. I'm your host, this is Stuart, and that is a fancy, fancy sign. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.